I am pansexual. I am attracted to gay men, trans women, and any like I'm not limited to any gender identity. Hi officials, welcome back to another video on my page. It's 7 p.m. Thursday, 95 degrees, because it's hot as hell. Y'all see I am sweating. I'm gonna need y'all to go and grab some water or something to drink for this one, because we're gonna really unpack some stuff. Like some stuff that I never thought that I would be talking about on YouTube. So go on ahead, bye-bye now, go get some water. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe that I'm saying this, but yes, I'm gonna rip the band-aid off right now. I am attracted to gay men. I know a lot of people are thinking, that's watching this right now, how could you like gay men and you're a trans woman? Like, what was the whole point of you transitioning just to be with a gay man? You should have stayed a gay man. No, that's where you go wrong. Gender identity and sexual orientation are two different things, and they aren't parallel. Like I said, through this experience, it's challenged the way that I've showed up in my sexual identity, and it's really reshaped that. And I've noticed that everything doesn't have to be about, you know, a binary or heteronormativity. How do I have a degree and I can't even say that word? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But those two things are not like this. They're actually, one's over here and then one's over there. You really set the standard of what that is or what that looks like for you in your life. I was hanging with a group of gay men at the time. I was fresh into my transition, like 2 years, come on now, like baby. And like, I was primarily hanging around gay men, so I kind of just like, well, y'all gonna see it for me, y'all gonna see it through, so I stayed around gay. It was just one dude that I was introduced to. His name was, we're gonna call him Jim. My friend introduced me to Jim because they were best friends. Work. Come on, best friends. We all used to hang out all the time, like every weekend, almost every day. If I wasn't at work, I was with them. So he started to come around more when we would hang out. And when I first met Jim, like when we were first, like, you know, introduced to each other, I'm like, Jim is kind of fine. Like, caramel, had the haircut that was in style at that time was like the fades, like with like the little hair at the top, like what is that, a high top fade? Right. So he had that, and his hair was like dyed, like he had a very like he had his own look, and I fucked with that. He was 5'10" or 5'11", like I'm 6'2", so you know, if you anything over 5'9", baby, I'm all for it. And he was so sweet, so soft spoken, but you know, gay. Like literally, like you could, like, it was obvious that he was gay. That was my issue, literally. So when I like somebody, when I'm feeling somebody, I try my best not to make it known, and I think that I make it known more by doing that. Doesn't that sound crazy? Like just stare at him or compliment him or offer to do things like, oh, do you need a ride here? Like, oh, I can go and pick him up, because he didn't have a car at the time. So I would overextend myself within that moment. One night we ended up going out to another friend's house. Of course, he rode with me because at this point, like, I'm picking this man up basically, you know. We went to go drink. And Jim was the drunkest, y'all. We was there. We had like shots, like it was everywhere. And Jim was fucked up. Invited Jim back to my place. The story isn't going where y'all think it's going. The grand finale, we gonna get there. You know, if you don't want to go home, because he stayed a little bit further than I did. I didn't drink as much, you know, so I offered for him to come and stay the night at my place. And he was like, yeah, that's completely fine, it's cool, because we already have rapport, you get what I'm saying, you know. So the friend that introduced me to Jim, I'm pretty sure he knew what was going on at that point. Like, he gave that little smirk, like, so you going to her house, you spending the night there. You know the gays be shady. On the way home, like, he started to open up to me about like how he felt, like his romantic position, I guess. I'm like, okay, cute. cute, you know, like work. He's just telling me about like the people that he's dealt with and how, you know, he was basically ready for, you know, someone to come into his life and, you know, seize the moment and make him feel love because he pours out so much love. So I was like, speaking of seizing the moment, I like you. Yes, I told him. I literally told this man that I liked him when he was drunk. And I did not want to do that. That was never my intentions because, you know, I want a sober mind. But you know what they say, drunk mind speaks sober thoughts. I don't know about that because I know that I've been in that position before and I've said some messed up stuff and I did not mean it. Oh, again, he sit back. Like, I felt like I knew that already. And he led with, you are attractive and you are someone that I could see myself with. But he like literally ripped the band-aid off. He's like, but I've never been with a trans woman and I've never been interested in it and I've never really been open to it. He was like, but after getting to know you, because this was like a month into us, a month or two, I want to say. Yeah, it was towards the end of the summer. We met in the summertime. We basically, like, he was like, you're a cool person. I hate when people say that. You're a cool person. Yeah, that was pretty much it. That's kind of how that night went. We got back to my place and it was giving very much, I'm gonna lay on this side, you're gonna lay on that side, and we're gonna go to sleep. So for the people that were thinking that this is gonna be the climax of this story. So fast forward to like, I wanna say 2 weeks. I didn't text him because I felt like it was awkward. Like, I felt like I just kind of got a surface level response and like you cool, I would mess with you, but like I can't. Like, I really felt let down. And plus, I'm already being vulnerable. I'm not supposed to be liking gay men. Like, I was in my mind, I'm like, I'm a woman now. I need to like men, like straight men. Like, I need men that are straight. Honestly, like I thought that's what that meant. Like, I was very like a little bit of a bird brain in that moment. Like, why do I feel like this is most important? Like, but life works so many different ways. He ended up texting me and he was like, hey, do you want to link? The word link, I'm from Detroit. They use that word to substitute almost any and everything. Like, do you want to link? Do you want to go get food? Like, even the girlies say that to each other. Like, girl, let's link. Let's go do this. So it wasn't giving that kind of vibe. Going out to eat that night, and I didn't have to pick Jim up. Jim Uber. So I was like, I can take my time to get ready. Ooh, Jim, oh my God, you're trying to impress me now. Nevertheless, the experience was amazing. Honestly, the experience was amazing. And he asked me if it was okay if he came back over to spend the night. And I was like, I was stuck for a minute because I was like, what the heck is going on? Now I'm confused. Like, from what you told me in the car, like, you cool, but you couldn't. You haven't been open to it, and you never thought about it. You've never considered it, but now you want to come back. Like, do you just see me as a friend now? Like, do you see me as like an emotional punching bag? And like, I'm a dumb bitch. Well, I was a dumb bitch at that time. So I said, yeah, come over. And he suggested that we should cuddle. I'm like, cuddle? What? Boy, come here. Yes, we definitely cuddle. Absolutely. We definitely can. But I was nervous because you know where cuddling gets you. And we had sex. Oh my God. We had sex. Ugh. Oh my God. It was like mind-blowing too. I was like, I actually just did this with the gay man. Like, I have not had sex with the gay man in literally enjoyable. It was, I felt like I was in like a safe space all over again. I felt understood. I didn't have to explain myself, and definitely that it was. We agreed to move forward as friends. There was no bad energy. There was no bad blood. And I was okay with that. I really was. Like, it was an experience. I accepted that. I wasn't expecting anything too drastic. However, I did kind of want, like, I was looking forward to a relationship, maybe. I will say that this experience has led me to understand that gay men are attracted to trans women. What does that look like? Human beings interacting with each other, human beings finding love in each other beyond whatever labels or identities that they've, you know, given themselves. The benefit that I get from it is I don't have to explain myself to someone, because gay men ultimately are acquainted with trans women, which is amazing. I don't have to, I don't feel any fear. Sometimes dealing with men, you can feel like, you know, like, girl, I don't feel safe. I feel seen. I definitely feel seen and affirmed and listened. I feel like I can come to you when I'm going through like some TS and distress stuff, and you would understand. You would hear me. You would be able to give me some type of insight on it, because we're all in the same community. So, to be honest, besides, like, you know, being in a safety net, baby, you really get to experience the sexual pleasure of being with, like, you know, somebody within your community. You get what I'm saying? It's not like a heteronormative kind of set, like you're gonna submit. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna submit, and, you know, you're dominating me. No, like, it could be a healthy balance, because they're honestly more skilled within and have more experience within. Every experience is not the same. You got some of them that will play in your face, some of them that will use you. It's a very tricky game out here. However, it's worth it's worth a try. It's worth saying, like, yeah, girl, I've done that before. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Live for it. And sometimes it is fun, but yeah, that experience really has showed me, and I would say unlocked more understanding in the individual that I am as a person. And I loved it. Like, I thank Jim so much. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. Officials, I told y'all, y'all got this. Y'all will always have this. Half of it though. Never forget. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for all your support, and for my new subscribers, welcome. And for people who are watching this that aren't subscribed, click that subscribe button and like a video or two. You know, come into the official palace and get a seat. You'll love it here. All right, y'all. I will see you around. Bye. Mwah.